participating high schools. Let's find out who this week's nominees are. Ready to go to the next one? Welcome back to halftime of our Friday night rivals game between North Providence and Mount Hope. Time to head down to the field. Ben DeCastro has a special guest. Ben, take it away. Brought to you by NBC 10 WJAR. Welcome back.
It's time for Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Eric George and Associates.
From Dietz Field at Mount Hope High School in Bristol, Rhode Island, it's Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Eric George, DMD and Associates. And hi again, everyone. Frank Carpano alongside Kyle Rowley for another week of high school football. Can't believe we are coming to the end of the regular season of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League high school football schedule, and we have a good one for you tonight. As we mentioned, we're at Mount Hope High School, and they are taking on North Providence High School tonight, and in a game that's got, again, some playoff implication, as this is the final regular season game for both teams. Kyle.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mount Hope on a roll, 5 in a row they've won, so they're really trying to make something of the season, and you want to finish the season strong before the playoffs.
Yeah, we have some great players who will be participating in the game tonight. We'd like to introduce you to a couple of them. Let's start with from North Providence, number 22, Mike Allard.
Yeah, Mike Allard, 3-sport athlete, cutback runner. He's a senior, and his brother will be playing quarterback tonight, so you'll see them going back and forth in the run game.
Well, number 22 is a popular number because that's also one of the stars for the Mount Hope team, J.J. Pimentel.
Yeah, Pimentel is a tough runner who actually does a lot more than just run the ball. He'll be the punter, he'll be the kicker. He's actually approaching 1,000 yards on the season. You know, it'd be tough for him to break it this game, but he's close.
Well, Mount Hope with a 5-2 record, 3-3 for North Providence, neither taking anything for granted as far as the postseason is concerned, so that makes tonight's game very important. Let's talk about the keys to the game first for North Providence.
Yeah, North Providence has a little bit more of a balanced attack, so they want to do that. They don't want to lean heavy anyway, especially in the run. They got to throw the ball a little bit to win this game. I'd say on defense, they just need to get off the field. They let up some big plays on third down this season.
All right, and as for the home team, they've got the home field advantage. Mount Hope, what have they got to do tonight?
They really just need to run the ball. That's all. They're an 80-20 run the ball type of grinded out team, so they need to establish that early. I think on defense, just tackling, and they'll have a good chance of winning this game.
It should be a good one tonight, and we are glad you are with us. We have kickoff coming up when Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Eric George, DMD and Associates, continues right after this.
Marching band!
And welcome back to Mount Hope High School as we're getting ready to kick off this game between North Providence and Mount Hope. And time to introduce you to the two head coaches, North Providence, the Cougars, head coach Mike Tordo in his third year as head coach. And on the other sideline for the Mount Hope Huskies, Shane Parker in his second year leading his team. And they didn't get off to such a great start, 2 losses to start the season, but they have now collected 5 straight wins as they head into this, the final regular season game of the season, and both with playoff aspirations. North Providence won the toss. They have elected to defer, so it'll be Mount Hope taking the opening kickoff here tonight. Our officials, Mike Parks is the referee, Emerson Kilgore the umpire, Jerome Hayes is the linesman. Lines judge is Mike Balsamo, back judge is Ed Bucci, and clock operator here in the booth with us is Billy Goodwin Sr. Frank Carpano along with Kyle Rowley. Pete Connell, our statistician, here tonight as we get ready to kick this one off. This is week number 8 of our Friday Night Rivals coverage, the final week of coverage that you're seeing either on turnto10.com, the NBC 10 app, or the YouTube page, NBC 10 WJAR. Just want to let you know that if you'd like to see any of the games we've covered, they're all available on that YouTube page, all right? The kickoff by North Providence and bringing this one back, and look at this. Mount Hope on the opening kickoff, back over the 30, 20, 10, and touchdown. J.J. Pimentel, we talked about him at the beginning of the game, and boy, he gets this one off to a rousing start, running the kickoff back for a touchdown, Kyle.
Unbelievable run back. That's the way you started off here. He went straight ahead, one move, made his break, and that's how you teach guys to run that kickoff. And obviously no one catching him. He gets out in front as we get a chance to see it here. Sticks that right foot in the ground and makes a couple guys miss, but really this is just pure speed. As you can see him run past 3 North Providence defenders there on his way to the end zone. J.J. Pimentel.
All right, let's introduce you to our third member of our broadcast crew, Ben DeCastro, down on the field. Ben?
Frank, Kyle, can you believe it's our final week together here? It's flown right by, but this is the first week out of the entire season that we are actually playing on an actual grass field. Now, the Mount Hope High School and the Bristol Warren School Department, they've approved for a brand new high school to be built. The whole shift will field down that way a little bit. It'll be a brand new field coming real soon. But for tonight, we'll be keeping an eye because, you know, the ball hits the ground. It goes this way, it goes that way. Who knows where it's going to go? But I know where we're going right now. Back to you, Frank.
Well, and back to reality, a holding call is going to take that touchdown away. So it is going to be Mount Hope here on offense. No score in the game after that exciting start. Maybe a sign of things to come from these Mount Hope Huskies who've reeled off 5 straight wins and playing here in their final regular season game in front of a home crowd. Have some senior ceremony coming up at halftime, but for now they're on offense here, and after the incomplete pass will bring about 2nd down and 10. That ball spotted on the 45-yard line. And the handoff, and right up the middle, and a pickup of about 9 yards for J.J. Pimentel.
Pimentel, again, straightforward, gets 8 there, but you saw him on the kickoff to start the game, and he's just saying, give me the ball, let's stop messing around, as they went play action on 1st down.
Yeah, he gets up to 5th gear real quick, and here on 3rd down, he picks up the 1st down and more as he scampers inside the 40-yard line of the North Providence Cougars. So that'll move the chains here, and our first down of the evening.
Pimentel just on fire so far. If you're looking at this game and those 3 plays, including the kickoff, it doesn't look like any North Providence has done anything to say that they can get ahead of this guy and stop Pimentel.
Ball on the 38-yard line. 1st down now, and the pitch around the right side, but flag flies as we have runner picks up 1st down yardage on that play, but let's hear what the call is. Looks like a holding call.
Offense. 10 yards from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
All right, and that'll go against Mount Hope. Kind of shooting themselves in the foot here early in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back to the 48.
North Providence really this is the type of game where they really need to meet them at the line of scrimmage, because Pimentel's going to get the ball almost every single play, and if they can't stop him, the more head of steam he gets, the type of runner he is, it just gets harder and harder to stop. So we'll see what North Providence does. They play with 5 DBs ordinarily, and they'll rotate strong safeties down into linebacker spots, but they're going to have to crowd Pimentel.
All right, on 1st and 20. Oh, big hits there on J.J. Pimentel, who goes head over heels. Pickup of about 6 yards on the play.
I think they snuck it to Borges there. They rotated 23 into the game. These jerseys are a headache for us, Frank. These are the type of those Hendricken jerseys where you can't see it from the box. But 23 there will do a little bit of the running, share a little bit of the workload with number 22, J.J. Pimentel, as we've seen.
Second down now for the Huskies. Another handoff and right up the middle. Pickup of another 3 or 4 yards. That's Borges once again.
Well, now they're in a tough spot, 3rd and long, as we see Borges straight ahead. A lot of these runs are just going to be downhill, power running. They get those linemen out in front, teach them to drive block at the point of attack. But because of that penalty, we've got about 3rd and 13 here. We'll see what they can dial up, something in the pass game or screen game, or maybe they give it to Pimentel straight ahead again.
Quarterback Ethan Martell calling signals. 3rd down and long, dropping back, looking to pass, chased out of the pocket, tucks it in, is going to be dragged down from behind. Nice play there by number 55, Nadeem Richardson for the Cougars.
Now, Richardson chased down Martell from behind, so you got to give him credit for that. Martell's fleet of foot. He's a dual threat type of quarterback, and he's able to sneak out of the pocket early here. It looked like he had a chance to pick up the first down himself, but Richardson does a great job and denies him of that.
All right, so 4th down and 10 now for the Huskies.
4th and 11.
Martell looked like he's limping a little bit. Kind of those tackles from behind can often have a guy come up a little bit gimpy on his leg, so he limps to the huddle. He'll walk to the line of scrimmage. He's still in the shotgun.
Looking to pass, lets it go, flies down the field, and that will be out of the reach of the intended receiver on that play, in Nicholas Rogers.
Mount Hope going for it on 4th down there, not able to convert. Good job by North Providence's defense. Every time Mount Hope did decide to go to the air, it looked like they're just running go routes on the outside, trying to win with speed. But Mount Hope's North Providence's cornerback's doing a good job thus far in the game.
All right, so we'll get to see the Cougars here on offense. They are led by Jaden Allard, number 2, the quarterback, a junior and a lefty. And we've got some movement along the line as flags fly, and we'll see which way this is going to go.
Okay. Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
They'll back it up, so it'll be 1st and 15.
1st and 15.
Yeah, he tries to come out and go with that hard count to start, set the tempo of this game, let them know the defensive line that you will use your snap count, but oftentimes that can backfire, get your own guys to jump off sides, and that's what happens there.
Allard, the pitch, and that goes to Michael Allard, and he's got some running room up over midfield and down into Mount Hope territory. So a nice run that moves the sticks for the Cougars.
The other number 22 that we'll see a lot here, Michael Allard. He's the brother of the quarterback there, and a very different style of runner. He's a little more shifty. He's a cutback style runner described by his coach, and as opposed to Pimentel, who's really a downhill, straight ahead type of guy. So already you're seeing a little bit of squirming by Michael Allard.
So the number 22s getting the job done for either team, and for North Providence, that's Mike Allard, senior running back. No score here in the first quarter of our Friday Night Rivals game. 3-3 North Providence Cougars, 5-2 Mount Hope Huskies, with an eye towards the playoffs.
Jaden Allard out of shotgun this time as he was under center for the first couple snaps.
And in motion, Jaden Allard fakes the handoff, looking to get around the corner, and he does, and then runs out of bounds after a pickup of about 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, he's got Adrian Franco flanking him in the backfield there. Jaden Allard will do a good amount of running. He's a dual threat guy as well.
That's a gain of 5.
See a little play fake could come downhill. Looks like they might be trying to set up a little bit of an inside option there where he can toss it underneath, but chooses to keep it himself, and that brings up about 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5.
Again, man in motion, penalty flag flying, 2 of them, and they'll blow the play dead here.
Defense? Defense?
Mike Parks checking with his crew. A couple of flags fly here. We'll see what the damage is.
Yeah. Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
All right, so that one will go against Mount Hope.
Yeah, that's a big one. Good job using the snap count again there. This time his own guys hold their water, as you say, and stay on sides. Brings up a much more manageable 2nd and 1. This is where we like to see offenses take a shot downtown, but it looks like they'll go straight handoff to the fullback and just pick up that 1st down early in this game as he fights and fights for extra yards.
That's 1st down yardage as they pick up 5 yards. North Providence creeping closer to the end zone here, their first offensive drive of the game.
That's 42, Adrian Franco. You can see he's a big boy, got good hands, actually catches the ball nicely out of the backfield, a punishing runner. And you can see already twice this game how much he fights for extra yardage.
There's a pitch now on 1st down, and Michael Allard is knocked down after he just crosses the line of scrimmage. Pick up just a yard on the play.
Mount Hope's front 4 do a good job just wrapping him up a little bit, getting some hands on him. The linebacking crew finishes him off. That was number 44 there for Mount Hope, doing a good job tackling.
Second down and 9 from the shotgun. Jaden Allard looking, pops it over the middle to his brother, and he picks up big yardage. Looking for more room, and then finally brought down at about the 21-yard line. So, nice run there by Mike Allard.
This play drawn up well. First kind of screen we've seen in this game, little play fake. Gets it to his brother in the flats, and you can see he's got great vision, able to find running lanes, and then just slips a little bit as he tries to cut back. Might have had a touchdown if he could just keep his footing on that last cutback there.
15 yards picked up on that play. Gives them a 1st down. Ball spotted on the 22-yard line. Allard, there's pitch to the outside, looking to find some room, and not really going anywhere.
Tackle number 6, Preston Brock.
Jaden Allard there cuts up inside the defensive end, then able to find his brother afterward. Maybe a little bit too selfish, kind of just want to get forward and get what you can there, because his brother had to fight off a few guys just to get back to where Jaden originally was. But it'll be interesting to see those brothers run the double option, and that's a staple of their offense.
Rolling out, looking to pass. Allard lets it go down the middle, and incomplete.
Pass intended for number 1, Jaden.
Well defended on that play by Mount Hope.
Broken up by number 0.
Yeah, wide receiver Jaden Texiera, he's the guy they like on those deep routes, a speed guy. He had a post on the backside of play action. As you can see, Jaden Allard, sort of a second option, draws his attention to the backside of the play and puts a pretty good ball. One his receiver can fight for. You see a little play action front side, looks backside to the post, gives this guy a chance, but good defense there by Mount Hope's defensive backfield.
3rd and 10. Now Allard takes it down to about the 15-yard line. And that'll come up short. 9-yard pickup on that play brings about 4th down and about 2. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line.
4th down. 4th and 3.
They have a kicker who can kick a field goal, but they're going for it here on 4th down early in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Weston Cooper's a guy they can rely on, but going for it on 4th down.
Allard's 1st down yardage and more as he gets down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, they made that look easy. That's a play out of Mount Hope's book, just to go downhill, run some power, and get behind our top offensive guard and tackle. You can see it. The one thing I like about how Michael Allard runs is he can cut back, he can be shifty, but he knows when to get downhill when he needs to.
6-yard pickup. Here's Allard again around the left side, cutting back, and then into the end zone for a touchdown. So North Providence, the first to strike here. Nice offensive drive capped by the Mike Allard touchdown run.
There's a little example, exactly what I'm talking about. You can see him, he's always moving his hips, looking for cutback lanes, but he has a tendency when in doubt to get upfield, and that's where, fortunate for him, that's where the goal line is. And
so 6-0 now at 4:02 mark of the first quarter. And lining up the extra points, Weston Cooper. So snap, the kick is up, and it is no good. Wide left, so 6-0 in favor of the visitors. The North Providence Cougars striking first here in this final regular season game for both teams.
Just missed left there. I had to wait for the ref just like you did. Couldn't tell if it made it in.
For more information on tonight's game.
Windy here.
See, it is windy, and that wind is blowing from right to left on your screen. Might have impacted a little bit as he hooked it. So North Providence still with hopes of getting into the playoffs here with a 3-3 record. They have really been in every game except their classical game, the game they had 6 turnovers in. But they have been close in every one.
Yeah, an impressive drive there to start the game. Took up a lot of time. You can see the clock. We've got 4:02 left in the first quarter. You know, the thing that I think is separating North Providence from Mount Hope right now is both teams able to move the ball. North Providence a little bit less penalized on that drive. Didn't really shoot themselves in the foot the same way Mount Hope did. So we'll see if Mount Hope can get it together as they await this kickoff.
Cooper Weston kicks it down the field, and that will be picked up at the 20-yard line, spinning, and then penalty flag flies as that goes out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That was Evan Rodricks who fielded that ball, brought it back.
What do you got?
Let's see what the penalty is here.
5-yard face mask on the kicking team. Okay.
All right, there you heard it. Face mask penalty against North Providence.
The 5-yard face mask penalty on the kicking team. 5 yards from the end of the run, first down.
All right, so they'll tack that on. So take a look at this again.
Yeah, impressive little return here.
Oh, yeah.
And accidental face mask there. You know, it was impressive for him just to keep his feet on those sidelines. Oftentimes you spin off a couple guys and they're grabbing for anything they can.
On first down, trying to find some room, and J.J. Pimentel there. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Well, Well, that's what North Providence needs to do. They need to meet Pimentel at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be tough to tackle past that los, as we call it.
Pimentel, one of 5 seniors, will be honored here at halftime. It's their final home game of the regular season. 2nd down and 10 now. There's the pitch over, down inside of North Providence territory, and 1st down for the Huskies. Nice run on that play by J.J. Pimentel.
Yeah, and you can see what a head of steam he gets. I keep talking about it, but it's super impressive. That's just a straight sweep. It's the 2nd time we've seen it. Toss right, and they are able to get the edge very, very easily. I think North Providence needs to do a better job of making sure they're outside the widest guy. Like I said, Pimentel is dangerous once he starts heading downhill.
Pickup of 20 on that play. 1st down now inside of North Providence territory. On 1st down, another run, looking for room to go.
Bit of an inside handoff there to Tyler Reinhardt. We saw him on the kickoff. Nifty running there as well.
Just a freshman.
Yeah, sort of a misdirection here. All the attention on 22. He'll get a lot of attention, so they try to give it to him inside. And you'll see that as a changeup in their offense. Sort of a changeup runner, small, shiftier runner than Pimentel.
Mount Hope clipping off big chunks of yardage here. Pickup of 15 on that play. Another 1st down. Another handoff right up the middle. And a little cutback room, and J.J. Pimentel picks up another 1st down.
By number 2, Jaden Allard. That is another Mount Hope 1st down.
I don't think anybody's going to stop Mount Hope tonight as long as they don't shoot themselves in the foot like they did on the 1st drive. This is a sequence of plays that they'll run. They'll toss it right to Pimentel, fake it inside to Reinhardt, then fake the fake and give it back to Pimentel.
Another double-figure run there. 14 yards picked up as Mount Hope is now in the red zone. On 1st down. Handoff around the right sides.
Number 22, J.J. Pimentel.
Pimentel again, picking up 5 yards on the play.
Tackle made by number 77.
Mount Hope going to a trips formation, spreading North Providence's defense out there, and then just doing what they do, handing the ball up the middle. This is this spread attack, even if you're not running the pass game, is a very contemporary style of offense. Instead of putting everyone in the front at the point of attack, you spread them out and give it to your guys in the middle.
2nd and 5. Up the middle once again, and
Number 22, J.J. Pimentel.
Pimentel once again, and that's a touchdown. We weren't sure that he had the necessary yardage, but there's the signal. 6 points for the Mount Hope Huskies as they tie this football game with 1:07 to go here in the 1st quarter.
Well, this is how you answer the bell. I mean, what a drive. And they never, I don't think they had any 3rd downs on that drive. Just 1st and 2nd, 1st and 2nd. Like you said, big chunks of yardage and leaning heavy on number 22 there the whole way.
And who's going to kick it but J.J. Pimentel. There it is. It's up and it's through. So 7-6 now as Mount Hope takes a lead here in the 1st quarter. Very impressive drive for the Huskies.
That's how you do it. You saw downhill running. You saw a little bit of change up, some inside handoffs to Reinhardt, and then finishing it off the way you started it out was more downhill running. And finishing the drive with your extra point gives them the lead, and it's going to be interesting. You know, I think where this game's going to be won or lost is what North Providence does on defense. Are they going to bring all those DB types up into the box and risk getting beat over the top with the pass? I think you have to do it because Mount Hope will not pass unless you provoke them. So, you know, you have to gamble. They're up by 1 point, but the impressiveness of that drive has got to scare that North Providence defense and defensive coordinator.
Oh, we'll see if they tempt them next time that Mount Hope has the ball. But right now, the kickoff, and this ball will roll to the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. So Mount Hope's number 22, J.J. Pimentel, we're told spent a lot of time in the weight room this offseason, and that has a lot to do with his success this year. That was his 7th touchdown of the season that he just scored as he came into the game with 835 yards rushing. 5'10", 210 pounds. He is really quite a handful for the defense here tonight. But on offense now, it is North Providence, and they've got their own number 22 who's doing a lot of good work. And the handoff on first down. See if that moves things maybe a yard on the play, bring up second down.
Tackle made by number 77, Ben Martell. Gain 1.
We're going to give him a yard on that play, so second down and 9 as we're inside of a minute to go here in the first quarter.
North Providence talking it over. A little bit of confusion in the backfield looked like, but they'll get the play off.
There's the snap. Quarterback looking, going to decide to keep it for himself as Jaden Allard runs it out of bounds. He had a safety valve off to his right, but he decided to keep it himself.
Yeah, a little bit of that double option at the end of that play. I'm not sure if he had the ability to give this in the beginning. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, him and his brother just there. Defense does a good job stringing this out, but just some shifty, nifty footwork, able to kind of pick up a few yards at the end of that run.
6-yard pickup for North Providence. Now a third down play coming up here. Third down. And the handoff. Great defensive play by Mount Hope as they stop that play short. In fact, it's going to back it up a little bit. Probably a loss of a yard on the play. And it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, I believe that was just a straight snap to the fullback.
Adrian Franco.
Or maybe straight handoff.
Yep, and that's the end of the first quarter. So a busy one here as we open this game up tonight. 7-6, the home team. Mount Hope, the Huskies leading North Providence. More Friday Night Rivals after this.
Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals, local high school football every Friday night. Closed captioning sponsored by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, the brand you trust since 1928. Offering Nairobi's same-day mattress and upholstery eye delivery 7 days a week.
And welcome back to Mount Hope High School. As you see some of the fans got the construction gear working tonight. They were here earlier for a high school soccer playoff game. Unfortunately, Mount Hope was eliminated by St. Ray's.
With a tough one, overtime, penalty kicks.
It was the shootout. Unfortunately, they lost, but things going a little bit better here at the start of this game. And there is the kick on fourth down. Takes a nice bounce for North Providence. Fielded, trying to find some room. Nowhere to go, and finally gang tackled. Not really any pickup on that play. Ben DeCastro, where are you?
I have found myself the band, Frank, and perfect timing. They've decided not to play right now because I have the cymbals in hand, but Mount Hope Husky Band, you guys feeling good? Yeah! It's an amazingly talented band, Frank. You gotta check them out.
Love it, love it. Maybe we'll hear some of them at halftime. You know, the band, the cheerleaders, big part of what goes into bringing you these high school football games and a great atmosphere. And my only question for Ben is, you know, it's always the cymbals that he grabs. You know, he's got to try some other instruments.
Yeah, I think that's all he's got, really.
All right. You know, he could try the cowbell.
Yeah, true.
Cowbell.
Right, exactly.
And on first down, J.J. Pimentel picks up a few yards on the play.
Well, North Providence stopped on offense, punts it away. Good punt, by the way, by Weston Cooper, and this will be a deciding drive, in my opinion, in this game. Mount Hope looked like they are unstoppable. A couple penalties that stopped them themselves from scoring on the first drive, but a very, very impressive drive last time out. And North Providence really has to mount a front here and try to get this offense off the field.
All right, the little pitch now on second down, and there he goes. First down and more, finally dragged down.
Zach Borges.
And that was number 23 there, Zach Borges, and he was dragged down by Mike Allard.
Yeah, just a little bit of toss there. Does a good job cutting upfield, getting straight ahead, and then trying to outrun some defenders for another 10, 12 yards. At the end of that run does Borges, the freshman running back. Impressive that he's even out there, never mind being a key contributor so far in this game. The changeup, as we've said, to JJ.
26-yard pickup on the play. Very nice, first down. Here come the Huskies now from their own 40-yard line. Oh, and little handoff there. Looked like the snap was a little bit mishandled, or even fooled me on that play.
Some reverse pivot inside handoffs, what you call that. And he had to find just, for some reason, doing a little bit of a pirouette before he gives it inside to Borges. And
loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, don't do that anymore.
Is that coach speak?
Interesting. Sometimes it's very simple. The coaching points are very simple. No, just an interesting action.
Ball pushed back to the 38-yard line. Second down now. Huskies pitch to the outside, around the right side, looking for room, and breaking free. Up over midfield. Nice run by number 23, Zach Borges. Just a freshman, 16-yard pickup.
Yeah, another job. You know, he just does a good job reading the hole. As you can see him stretching that defense and then picking his spots. Coach talked about him, Coach Shane Parker, about his shifty feed and winning the job as a freshman. Says he's a tough egg to crack. He's quiet, as most freshmen are, but getting a lot bigger and better every week. Talked about his great vision on the field.
First down now, faking the handoff. Quarterback keeps it down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play. Well, Coach also mentioned that a lot of these young players who are getting some significant playing time came up through the East Bay Warriors Pop Warner program. Well prepared for the high school gridiron.
Yeah, and when you have that Pop Warner program, oftentimes they'll even implement some of the offense that the high school runs, and you'll get some continuity that way. Then you just have great chemistry because the kids have been playing together so long, and it feeds into the high school. It's always that's the ideal situation that every high school coach would love to have.
Second down and 5, handoff right up the middle, and a pickup of about 4 yards on that play. Goes J.J. Pimentel.
Yeah, Pimentel, you know, he runs like he's saying, give me the ball back.
But he is so quick.
Yeah,
another quick snap. And first down yardage and more for the Huskies.
These guys, they just run angry, both him and Borges, and it's fun to watch because the way they're finishing these runs is like they're mad at somebody.
1 second.
Okay, so we got legal.
I did have defense.
Let's see the quarterback coming over.
So you got a false start on the offense and illegal substitution on the defense and an offset. Okay, all right. A dead ball, false start on the offense. Okay, the illegal substitution on the defense. Those offset. Replay, third down. He said
looks like the penalties will offset.
Well, I was going to say, you know, another time where Mount Hope showing strength, showing that they can't be stopped in the run game, and then shooting themselves in the foot. But those offsetting penalties will allow them to have a manageable third down right here, and they must be averaging 8 to 10 yards a carry. So it'll be tough for North Providence to stop them on this 3rd and 2. Oh. Finishing runs. You know, to me, that we've already seen 2 fourth down attempts, so this is 4 down territory anyway. I imagine they'll give it straight ahead to either Borges or Pimentel.
There's up the middle. Ooh. First down for the Huskies.
Tackle was made by number 40, Quentin Forkbaugh. That is enough for another Mount Hope first down.
3-yard pickup. Gets another first down for the Huskies.
At the North Providence 35.
Nice
Go ahead.
Nice little pop there by the linebacking crew for North Providence. I believe number 40 on the tackle there. Mount Hope, 3 wide receivers in the game.
Little pitch. Down to the inside the 35 to the 33-yard line.
North Providence tackle number 40, Quentin Forkbaugh. Okay.
Again, Quentin Corkbaum on the tackle. Number 40, as you see him fighting inside. And that's a nice tackle. Good strong arms, rips him down. Looked like the running back was going to squirt out of there, but he finishes the play, which is what you like out of your interiors.
No gain on the play, so 2nd down and 10. Ethan Martell brings the play in from the sideline. 2nd year as the starting quarterback for these Huskies. Takes the snap. There's the pitch around the right side.
Carry for Mount Hope, number 23, Zach Borges.
Zach Borges with the run, but
Michael Allard.
pickup of just 4 on the play.
Yeah, his last couple of plays, North Providence doing a good job as Mount Hope is approaching the end zone. And that's what you need to do. You need to limit them to 2-3 yards at the most per carry, and then you can get into these 3rd down situations. Obviously, 3rd down situations, a chance for most defenses to get off the field.
North Providence defense is really clamped down after that last offensive drive by the Huskies that resulted in a touchdown. See what happens here. 3rd down and 6. Back to pass. Complete. And breaking a tackle is Evan Rodriguez.
Pass complete to number 0, Evan Rodriguez.
Yeah, it looks like the ref is going to give Rodriguez the first down. He did a good job to avoid 1 tackle, threw a little bit of a hitch route to the bottom of your screen. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps in a hitch by the quarterback, a little bit late, but he's able to break a tackle, and the ball actually squirted forward, helping him out a bit.
And let's see where they place the stick and whether some discussion now where
It's not a first down.
well, they have the wrong
He's
down
short,
up.
right here.
So
4th down.
Well, you can't fumble the ball forward, so I think they adjusted the spot, if I'm not correct.
all right, so 4th down here, and
4th down, 4th and 1.
you can see the North Providence defense dig in and the handoff, and that'll get them the necessary yardage. Huskies with another first down. Now bringing the ball inside the 25-yard line.
55, Nadine Richardson, and number 20, Maxwell.
Yeah, just some power football right there, kind of a no-brain call on short yardage. Give it to JJ up the middle.
Here we go, quick snap, looking for room, and down inside the 20-yard line to about the 18-yard line. Zach Borges with the carry. Again, no huddle. Keep it moving from the shotgun. Ethan Martell, the handoff around the right side. Flag flies as the runner is dragged down. That was run by J.J. Pimentel. Let's see what the call is here.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
I'm throwing the flag.
Hey, where was the flag?
It was a holding on number 77.
Yeah, but where? Where's the end? Hey, where's the end of the run?
It was right here. The hold was right here.
Okay, so we're gonna do 10 yards from here. Okay.
A little peek behind the curtain of how the officials determine these things.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard spot foul. Complete 2nd down.
All right, bringing this one back.
Well, there it is. I mean, this is what North Providence needs to hope for. These penalties in critical situations that'll push this really formidable running attack by Mount Hope.
Breaking one loose, down inside the 10, the 5, and touchdown. Rocco Palazzo, first time we've said his name today. He goes in for 6.
Yeah, just a little bit of a counter to Palazzo there. And man, you know, he's surprised even me going away from Borges and Pimento there. Some shifty running and then able to lower his head to just cross that goal line. The end of that run, nice play by Palazzo.
All right, J.J. Pimento will try and add the extra point here. The snap, the kick is up, and it is good. So 4:21 to go in the first half, 14-6. Mount Hope now leading North Providence.
Another impressive drive there for Mount Hope, and you can see at the end of that drive, Frank, how many North Providence defenders are down near the line of scrimmage, just trying to do whatever they can to get in front of these 2 and now 3 running backs. It's like a 1, 2, and then 3 punch. It's tough because, you know, that's a lot for that linebacking crew to deal with. There's so much physicality, and they're shifted back and forth from one runner to the next runner, back to the original runner.
Number 7, Kaden Ray.
Just want to remind you, prior to the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be selecting the Ocean State Credit Union play of the game. Ocean State Credit Union, where our interest is in you. Kick dies around the 5-yard line, and the run back by North Providence, and stopped right at the 20-yard line. So that's where the Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Special teams tackle made by number 44, Brody Cavalieri.
Rocco Palazzio's 28-yard touchdown run, giving Mount Hope a 14-6 lead here in the second quarter of tonight's game.
Providence starts 1st and 10 at the 21.
About 4:15 left in this second quarter before the half. See what North Providence offense can do. Can they answer the bell?
Looking to throw, letting it go. Wide open is Jaden Texera. And look at him go now, down the 40, 30-yard line, and finally dragged down at about the 22-yard line. Nice pass play there by the Cougars.
Yeah, really nice work there. Jaden Allard finding Texier in the middle of the field, sort of a dig or curl route. Mount Hope's a cover 3 team, so there'll be voids in the middle of the field there, and then he's able to do a lot of damage after the catch with those yak yards, and they are in the red zone.
57-yard pickup on that play.
Or they're knocking on the door of the red zone. There's not a lot of numbers on this field. About
they're 20, on the far side.
26, yep.
Yeah. Hand off. Mike Allard. So North Providence trying to respond here as we click down towards the end of the first half. 8-yard pickup on that play.
Well, that's what you want to do on first down here. You know, North Providence with a little bit more of a passing attack. I like to see teams do a little play action on 2nd and short, but they'll give it right back to Allard and see what he can do, see if he can pick up that first down.
And let's see if Mike Allard, who carried on that play, is going to give them first down yardage. And the answer is yes, as the chains move.
Well, this will go a long way, answering that drive with a big gain on a dig route, couple runs, and then they can strike here. That put Mount Hope on their back, on their heels a little bit after being very confident after that last drive.
Handoff goes to Mike Allard. Allard around the right side, and then is dragged down after a pickup of a few yards. Well, you can only imagine the conversation on the North Providence sideline. Mike Torto, the head coach, saying, "Guys, you want to go to the playoffs? Come on, we got got to rise up here. We got to respond. We have to answer to what Mount Hope has been doing here.
Yeah, they talked about, in this game, their goal is to knock off the 5 seed, them being the 6 seed right now, and a little bit more downhill running. This is one of those games. This is just an old school style football, although I do think that Mount Hope is really crowding the box right now if they could dial up a play action at some point.
And a whistle.
Timeout.
Timeout is called by Mount Hope. Coming up at halftime is a senior ceremony here. They'll be honoring 5 senior football players, also cheerleaders, band members out here at the field. And good crowd on hand. I'm sure a lot of family members here to see the final home game in the careers of these seniors, whether they be football players, cheerleaders, band members. We got a nice band that maybe we'll catch a little bit of their performance tonight. We'll also hear from Ben DeCastro, who's got a nice conversation with the athletic director for Mount Hope, who have been so helpful to get this on the air here tonight. And a good one with 2 minutes to go.
And parents that generously support our weekly football team dinners.
I invite you to stay tuned for the player of the game. We got that coming up later during the 4th quarter. He's selecting the South Shore Village player of the game. I don't know, any early favorites?
Yeah, I got a couple. I mean, they're both number 22, but you mix in a little Borges there, number 23. Those are the guys contending for it. North Providence lining up in a very tight set right now, trying to play some power football. Looks like they have 2 tight ends in the game, 3 running backs stacked behind the quarterback. Sort of a wishbone type set. Got both Michael Allard back there and Adrian Franco, the heavy set fullback, number 42.
Little pass play and almost intercepted. Nice defense there, tipped away at the last moments.
Yeah, so I think, Coach Tordo seeing what I'm seeing, them just crowding everyone at the line of scrimmage. They lean into it, go with that tight set and try to sneak a tight end out into the corner of the end zone. But I think that ball just a little bit underthrown.
3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
They've got a kicker they trust, so we'll see if they can pick it up here, what they decide to do, if it's close.
And 3rd down. Oh, looks like his knee was down, but he spins and just keeps on going. That was Mike Allard.
They're going to give it to him. They say his knee's not down. Unbelievable athleticism right there. A sense of the moment as well. As you see Allard kind of weaving, cutting, being spun around. His knee does go down, but I don't think they have the ability to look at it, and it's 4th down anyway. The refs are waving us off.
North Providence going to take a timeout here. If they do decide to kick it, they've got the wind at their back, so that's definitely an advantage.
Yeah, well, they're going to talk it over. They trust their kicker, Weston Cooper. Had a 37-yarder block the other day, but he's 6 for 7 on field goals. He's only missed 1 extra point this season outside of tonight. And, to me, if I'm just looking at the sideline, I feel like they still have their offense huddled up there. Down by 8, you really want to go for it here. It's just, do you have the right play? Do you have the confidence up front? Do you have the confidence to call a hard count here to try to get 2 chances at this? You get 1 chance if they jump off, another chance to run your play. And they've already shown that this quarterback has a propensity to do that. One time he drew his own guys off. The other time he was able to get Mount Hope to jump.
All right, here it is. 4th down and goal.
There he is, long count.
Long count. Hand off to Allard, trying to find some room, and he's dragged down. So they are going to come up empty here on 4th down and turn over the ball on downs.
Linebacking crew doing a great job, really stringing out that play. No cutback lanes for Allard. Can't get to the outside, can't get to the inside, and that's how you teach your front 8 to get to the ball and make sure that you fill those cutback lanes. As
Sophomore Brody Cavallari coming in from behind to drag down the runner. So we have an injured player on the field, so we're going to take a short break. More of the Ocean State Credit Union Friday Night Rivals presented by Eric George, DMD and Associates, right after this.
All
right, welcome back. Injured player walking off the field as we are getting ready for the final 1:22 of the first half. North Providence driving, just turned the ball over on downs, couldn't convert to 4th down and 2. So now it is Mount Hope with a 14-6 lead, have the ball here. And the handoff on 1st down. What a nice little sidestep move. J.J. Pimentel with a run. Very fleet of foot.
Yeah, super impressive. I just think it's going to be tough. North Providence got to be kicking themselves for not coming away with points there. 4th and 2 from the inside the 15.
Pickup of 11. And now a few more yards reeled off by the Huskies as the clock continues to roll. 1 minute to go now here in the first half. And another 1st down. Good run on the play up to the 41-yard line.
Front 5 of Mount Hope doing a great job. There's no one in his way until about 5 yards downfield. You can also see when Borges isn't carrying the ball, he's a great blocker up front for JJ, and they'll go back and forth leading the way for their teammate.
So a little bit of a letdown by North Providence after they failed to convert on 4th down very close to the goal line, and that's given Mount Hope an opportunity to reel off some yardage here as they're looking for their 6th straight win. And we, talking to Coach Shane Parker, said, hey, what's the key to the turnaround? You lost your first 2 games and have won 5 in a row now. And he said the kids started to believe that they committed to the off-season weight program that he believes has really been a big factor in their success.
Yeah, absolutely. Talked about 6:30 a.m. lifts for the team. That's a commitment in itself. North Providence crowding the line as they should.
Little pitch now, and a flag flies as sliding down right at midfield was J.J. Pimentel.
71.
Holding, looks like holding is going to be the call against Mount Hope.
Right okay. Holding. On the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Repeat 1st down.
All right, I'll bring that back after the nice run.
Pimentel forward. You can see Caden Ray there, number 7 at cornerback, really kind of getting blocked to the sideline. Wasn't really even a factor on that play, which gave Pimentel a lot of running room. Those cornerbacks have to do a better job standing their ground, forcing the flow of the play inside to the linebacking crew. Can't really get blocked that way.
Ball on the 25-yard line. 25 seconds to go in the first half. The handoff, looking to find room and more, and that's finally getting cut down is Rocco Palazzo. Nice run on the play. And a timeout called after the 15-yard pickup by Palazzo.
Yeah, you know, you try to stay positive. I just don't think that the DBs for North Providence are doing what they need to do. Their front four and their linebacking crew obviously have their hands full. You have to come up with a head of steam and help those guys out. They're not passing the ball at all. So you have to fight off these blocks and get up in there into the fight, or you will lose this game. You just got to figure out what kind of game you're involved in. This is not the type of thing where you got to worry about your guy running all different sorts of routes and figuring out if it's play action. If it looks murky, it's probably a run. Come up and really got to just crowd that line of scrimmage. And that's not something that DBs are used to doing, these strong safeties and these free safeties, but it's something that must be done against a team like Mount Hope.
Ball on the 42-yard line. We'll have a second down here. Second down. And about 5 to go. Back to pass. Little dump off and not going anywhere. That's a case of big man versus little guy.
Yeah, Dejon Lassiter there happens to be in the right place at the right time. He'd tell you otherwise that he sniffed out that play, as I'm sure he did, and nowhere to go as he had the big man wrapped up, bear hugging him
and that'll do it for the first half as the clock ticks down to 0. Mount Hope leading it after 2 quarters, 14-6. We'll have our halftime report coming your way right after this.
All right, welcome back here to Bristol Mount Hope High School. I got the coach, Shane Parker. Coach, it's very windy down here, and you guys are in quite a dogfight. Talk to me about what you're seeing out there.
I think it's more of a dogfight than we expected, a little more physical than they thought they would play us. So we just got to keep running the ball. That's where we live. That's our bread and butter. If we can be successful running the ball in the second half, then I think we can come out victorious.
What are you going to talk to the guys about during the halftime here? How are you going to keep them motivated?
We got to talk about just understanding where our keys are. We've been lining up wrong a few times, and they've hit us on it, and stuff we knew was coming, hits for a big play, and we just got to clean up little mistakes, and otherwise they will beat us.
How do you think the coach is doing?
Good.
All right, Frank, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Ben. So halftime underway. We'll have some senior ceremonies. We'll be hearing from the athletic director at Mount Hope, and much, much more coming up after this. And welcome back to Friday Night Rivals. Time for our halftime report, brought to you by NBC 10 WJAR. All right, each week we introduce you to 2 Scholar Athlete nominees from the participating high schools. Let's find out who this week's nominees are. We are proud to present the Patriot Roofing Scholar Athlete of the Week. This week's Scholar Athletes are Katie Nicolo from North Providence High School and Mount Hope High School's Lola Silva. Katie is an all-division soccer and lacrosse player and a member of the National Honor Society. She also spends her time volunteering with youth soccer programs. Lola is a 5-sport varsity letter winner and a member of the National Honor Society. She gives back to her community by volunteering her time at the Boys and Girls Club. These All-Stars are now entered to win a $5,000 college scholarship at the end of the fall sports season. Congratulations to our Patriot Roofing Scholar Athletes of the Week. Welcome back to halftime of our Friday night rivals game between North Providence and Mount Hope. Time to head down to the field. Ben DeCastro has a special guest. Ben, take it away.
Thank you so much, Frank. I am here with Miss Christy Belisle. She is the athletic director for the entire school department of Bristol, Warren, the regional, the great, the East Bay pride right here. Christy, this is incredible to be here in the East Bay. It's our final week doing the Friday night rivals. What does it mean to the school and you know, the teams here to have, you know, this kind of a broadcast, but also to the community, which has a lot of pride?
I think right now, especially, this is a great time for you guys to be here. People are really excited about football and all our other sports right now. They've been on a roll for quite some time, so we're excited to see what they do tonight.
Talk to me about some of the athletic programs in Bristol, Warren, because you guys do have a wide range of talented students and incredible programs.
Right now, we set a goal in the fall to have everybody make the playoffs, and every team has made it. So, you know, boys soccer just got knocked out tonight, unfortunately, but we're excited to see what football does down the road and see tomorrow what our cross-country teams do at states.
All right, listen, you've been doing this for a while. You've put a lot into the students here. What have you gotten back from the students as you've been doing this job for, I mean, really for the last, how long?
13 years.
Okay.
So really excited to be here, give back to the community, and have the kids here respond in such a positive way. You'll see our dog pound tonight. They're really into it. We're excited to see them, you know, every single time we play.
All right. Well, it's great to have you here. Thank you so much for hosting us. When we come back, first half highlights with Frank and Kyle. Friday Night Rivals live here in Bristol.
And welcome back to Mount Hope High School. You can see the Huskies leading North Providence 14-6 here at the half. The senior ceremony has been completed. The football players who are graduating honored. The cheerleaders who are graduating have been honored. And now a very talented Mount Hope band about to take the field, and all of this adding up to a great atmosphere here tonight at Mount Hope High School. Let's watch and listen to some of the performance of the Mount Hope Huskies marching band.
Instruments up. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
right, great job by the Mount Hope Huskies bands. We've got first half highlights coming your way right after this. Welcome back. We are concluding halftime here. Mount Hope leading North Providence 14-6, and standing by with the Cougars head coach, Ben DeCastro. Go ahead, Ben.
Thank you so much, Frank. Coach Suarto, you guys are really, the Mount Hope coach said it was a dogfight. Is that what you're seeing out here?
I think it's a rock fight in a small area. I mean, the offensive and defensive lines is the point of attack there. But they're beating up on each other. You know, we got to make sure that we stay to execute our plays. You know, on the fourth down right there, we had a nice play called. We just didn't execute properly, and they took over. But, you know, it's a 14-6 game. We get the ball coming out of the half, made some adjustments at the half, and now let's see what we have in the third quarter, fourth quarter.
What did you say to your guys to keep them motivated as they go into the second half?
You know, obviously, this is playing for seeding for the playoffs. So, you know, we're playing for our playoff lives here of where we're going to be in the playoffs, and we just spoke about how stay the course, stay consistent. We're fine. It's a 14-6 game. It's one score. We score right here. We put a 2-point conversion on the board. We're going to in the game.
All right. Good luck in the second half, Coach. Frank, we'll set it up to you for some first half highlights.
All right. Thank you very much, Ben. As we get ready for the kickoff of the second half, let's take a look at some of those first half highlights. And number 22, a popular number for both sides of the ball here in the first half.
Yeah, Michael Allard takes a catch out of the backfield and scampers in that first quarter, first drive, and then he's able to cap off that drive by slicing up past the Mount Hope linebacking crew for the first touchdown of the game. They'd missed the extra point.
Mount Hope's number 22, J.J. Pimentel. Big run here.
Yeah, Pimentel downhill running all day, some impressive drives, and he's able to finish it off.
And I think I've seen this.
Five. We have 5-yard face mask.
5-yard face mask.
5 yards from the end of the run.
And they'll march off another 5 yards for North Providence as they get ready to take the ball here on offense to start the second half. They won the opening coin toss, elected to defer, and so they'll get it going here to start the third quarter.
Yeah, they ended the half in some tight formations, some double tight end sets, and they come out here with 4 wide receivers in the game and a running back flanking the quarterback.
Hand off to the fullback, looking for room around the right side. You can hear the wind blowing out there. And I guess a good thing is both of these teams like to keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. North Providence is a little bit more of a balanced attack. In fact, Coach talked about how, you know, one of their keys to winning this game is to stay balanced and to be able to hit them from all different angles. Obviously, Mount Hope really just likes to pound it in the middle. That's their game plan. So we'll see how much the wind affects Mount Hope, trying to air it out a little bit as a change up to these the Allards running left and right.
2-yard pickup on first down. Now the pitch on second down, looking for some room and going nowhere. In fact, there'll be a loss on the play as a runner stopped at the 30-yard line. So a loss of 4 on the play, be 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, that's Caden Ray, number 7. Talked about him out at the DB spot, trying to get out to the outside there, but nothing doing. If anything, I think that Mount Hope is doing a great job with pursuit angles with their defensive ends and their linebackers, and North Providence not really able to get to the outside.
So here we go, 3rd down now. Under center, Jaden Allard takes the handoff, rolling out, looking downfield, then stops, going to decide to run it, and he picks up the 1st down. And then finally stopped at the 46-yard line. So didn't see anything downfield, tucked it in, and got the job done.
Yeah, did a great job to give a little head fake there, a little pump, hesitation, and make it work on his own here. As you see, really settles there off tackle and then gets back to it. That freezes the defensive lineman. He's able to pick up the 1st. I'm looking around for his brother. I don't think Michael Allard has been in the game the last 2 snaps. At least he hasn't been in the backfield.
15-yard pickup on that play gives the Cougars a 1st down on their own 47-yard line. Now a handoff. Maxwell Washington with a run. First time that we've mentioned his name tonight. He picks up 5 on that.
Yeah, Maxwell Washington has been in the game. Caden Ray, number 7, has been in the backfield thus far on this drive for North Providence. So just interesting. Wonder what's going on with Michael Allard, number 22. But that'll bring up a second and about 6.
So we'll check the sideline out. Maybe an injury to Mike Allard. 2nd down. And Jaden Allard looking for room, and he pulls his way down inside of Mount Hope territory.
So we're getting some word that Jaden's brother Michael may be injured on the sideline, maybe a little bit banged up in the 1st half. They're going to rest him right now, but you can see the athleticism of younger brother Jaden, who lived a little bit in the shadows last year. Played some wide receiver, played some DB, now the starting quarterback, 1st-year mainstay starter, and showing that he's got some athleticism himself.
Mike Allard, you see him there on the bench being worked on.
Looks like something with his right leg. They're working low, calf to ankle. Jaden Allard, little brother in the game, tossing to the right side. That's number 20, Maxwell Washington.
Emerson. That's going to be from the previous spot.
Penalty called. Okay. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
And they'll bring that ball back. So North Providence going in reverse here.
Yeah, with Michael Allard out of the game, I really think that they need to play a clean game, really pick up 4 or 5 yards a carry. They can't afford this, kind of the same way that Mount Hope has afforded to have big penalties and overcome them thus far. I think this will be tough for them to overcome.
And we had some movement along the line, and they'll blow that play dead as the flag flies.
66.
Let's see which way this is going to go.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 1st down.
I'll back it up another 5 yards as Mike Allard over on the sidelines having his right foot looked at.
Yeah, so a bad time for these penalties as Michael Allard's on the sideline. A little bit of an injury. Looks like to me when you keep your shoulder pads on, you're getting that much work. You haven't worked your way off the field yet. That he's trying to get back in the game. But as of right now, we've got 1st and a mile, 1st and about 25 yards. His younger brother, Jaden Allard, out of the gun.
Now dropping back, looking to pass, little screen play, and going nowhere after the ball is completed is Adrian Franco.
Wrapped up by number 77, Ben Bartel.
Screenplay off tackle. Franco really wrapped up. Great job. I've said it a million times this game. Mount Hope's linebacking crew doing a great job getting to the football, swarm tackling, and Adrian Franco looking to toss it back to his quarterback for a second. Really just want to keep that ball, get down. This is going to be a drive where you're going to punt. Unless they can find Texiera in the middle, as they did earlier in this game, on some sort of deep intermediate crossing route, it's going to be tough to make up the hole they've dug for themselves.
Like the third play that North Providence going the wrong way, a loss of 9 on that play, and second down, 3 wide to the right. And in motion, Allard looking, stepping up into the pocket, still looking, lets it fly and completes. And that, no, it looked like he had it, but it drops incomplete. So good throw, and another player is down on the field. And a flag in the North Providence backfield.
73. No, roughing the passer.
All right, roughing the passer call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense. That's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Wow.
From the previous spot.
Well, they're out on the field looking at, I'm not sure who is down. I don't see, is it the quarterback who's down? Let's watch again here.
While we try to figure it out. Jaden Allard scrambles out to his right, throws actually a pretty good ball, and Mount Hope, good job getting to the ball at the point of attack, but late hit, roughing the passer called, which is an automatic first down, and that's a great way to dig North Providence offense out of a hole.
Maxwell Washington was the injured player as he hustles off the field. He's okay.
Those are the type of things, you know, it's tough to coach it because you teach those front four to go kill the quarterback. And you say it over and over. We need pressure on the quarterback. We need pressure on the quarterback. But the only time you don't need pressure on the quarterback is 2nd and 25 or 3rd and 25. And you get that late hit call and you bail them out. And now they're right back in this game. Critical drive.
Handoff, looking for room and not going anywhere. Great defense there as they stop the run of number 7, Caden Ray.
North Providence trying to give the speed sweep to Caden Ray. Nowhere to go, tries to cut up.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Anytime North Providence has gone left and right, you know, not a lot of success. I think that Mount Hope has a lot of speed at the linebacking position. Their cornerbacks are doing a good job contending and fighting off blocks. I really think they need to go up and down, downhill, and then pull it out every once in a while for a play fake.
Takes the handoff to the fullback now. Flags flying. I would imagine a holding.
Holding.
Yep.
On the offense.
Well, North Providence is having its problems here in the third quarter.
Doing everything they can not to get back in this game on this drive, and for some reason they still have the ball, basically because Mount Hope bailed them out, but they'll dig themselves in another hole that figure out if they get out of. This is going to bring up a 2nd and looks like 20 at least. Franco, you see there on the replay, he will run you over. That's what I would be. Some downhill running by Franco, not right now, not on 2nd and 20. On those medium downs.
Well, passes tonight have been few and far between. Let's see what Huskies come up with here. Rather the Cougars. And a little razzle-dazzle, and doesn't produce any results as Caden Barr was the one who ended up with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's that double reverse speed sweep to the left to Caden Ray. Caden Barr, 27, takes it to the right side.
And I believe back into the game now is Mike Allard.
Yep. You want this play to hit to the outside, but 77 does a great job getting inside in the backfield to disrupt all of that. And that's Benjamin Martell the big 77.
Back to pass. Allard wants to throw, lets it go, and almost intercepted on that play. He overthrew his intended receiver, who I believe was number 7, Caden Ray.
Yeah, Allard to Caden Ray, targeting him. Ray makes no attempt at the ball whatsoever. You can see here, not a bad throw. Sets up, goes to his second option. Ray's right there, just doesn't even attempt to catch the ball, and that's exactly how to let the ball hit the ground.
All right, 4th down here now for North Providence.
Looked like maybe some miscommunication, like he didn't think it was thrown to him, or he thought he was going to get hit.
Weston Cooper back at his own 35-yard line. Will punt this one away, and he's got the wind at his back. Gets his foot into this one. That'll bounce. Fielded. And a return of about 10 yards on the play. Evan Rodericks with a return.
Special teams tackle number 1, Jaden Texera, and number 20, Maxwell Washington.
Well, there's a chance here for Mount Hope to kind of seal this off. These games can be won pretty quickly in the 3rd quarter because the offenses aren't as high-powered. They can't score quickly, so if they can go up by 2 scores, they're already up by 8, so that's a long one. If they can go up by 2 scores here and put together one of those impressive drives, North Providence really have their backs to the wall.
First down and 10, handoff, trying to find some room, but nice defense there by North Providence will result in a loss on the play. J.J. Pimentel stopped and dropped for a loss of 2.
Interesting formation there. Ethan Martell with 2 running backs to his right side. Direct snap to the quarterback. And it looks like we still have Allard on the bench there.
Looks like he's got a nice pack on his ankle, his right leg.
Three wide receivers, 2 running backs set.
Rolling out, looking to throw, and that one completes. And a flag flies as that ball gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Let's see what we have here for this yellow handkerchief that landed on the field.
What's that? Holding? Yep, okay, so from the previous spot.
Holding on the play.
What number?
Against Mount Hope. They'll march this one off as you can hear that wind blowing.
Yeah.
Number 9? Number 9.
So
number
I think
9.
We can pretty much rule out any long passes going left to right here.
On
so
the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
A tough wind.
It seems like, they'd be the ones sort of with the wind in their face. Although I think it's kind of heading towards the bottom of your screen if you're watching from home as well. But it's a strong wind, been windy all night. In fact, that's why I gave you that spot in the booth, Frank, so I can get in front of the window or out of the way of the window.
You've been dancing quite a bit. Are you cold?
Yeah, we used to psych ourselves into games like this like we liked it, but nobody likes it. As we can see, Borges off the right side, trying to get back to a decent down and distance. That'll bring up, looks like 3rd and long, 3rd and about 10.
Game 10. 3rd and 10.
10-yard pickup on the play.
Without too much of a formidable passing attack by Mount Hope, this is where North Providence wants to have a sense of the moment here, get off the field. They're also backed up a little bit, so this is probably not 4-down territory if they can hold them to a 2 or 3 yard gain on the inside. This would be the time that they may go to a play action, so those DBs actually have to stay honest.
Little pass. And complete. Wow, the longest pass completion for Mount Hope here in this game. Moves the chains. 1st down.
Jaden Allard on the scene, but does not make a play on the ball. Kind of a well-placed ball. He's not able to get his left arm in there. As you can see right here, just a little bit of a corner route. Quarterback Allard playing some DB, and yeah, nicely placed ball, which will give them a first down.
Pick up a 15 yards, and what did I say? They couldn't throw the ball any distance because of the wind?
I didn't want to say anything.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I always think you could throw the ball.
Here on first down, and no gain on the play as that ball barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, how do you have to adjust, when there is a strong wind in your face?
Yeah, well, I mean, it helps to have some arm strength, and I think he does. I don't think he's lacking too much arm strength, but, it's something like shooting a basketball outside. Got to lick your finger, put it up there, feel which way it's going, and throw against it a little bit.
Yeah. Long count, second down and 10, back to pass again, and complete. Up over midfield, and then down at the 46-yard line goes number 22, J.J. Pimentel.
So, Frank, you couldn't be any more wrong on this drive. It's crazy.
What else do I want to say that's going to be wrong?
They're only going to the pass attack here.
That's all right. You're doing a great job.
A nice job getting it to J.J. in the flats.
Final seconds now of the third quarter. Third down. And up the middle looking for room, but going nowhere. A nice defensive stop on that play by number 20, Max Washington.
Washington hitting him in the backfield. And, easier said than done. That's how you want to stop this downhill running attack of Mount Hope. Stunts and schemes and twists up front can sometimes get you in the backfield if you're a little bit outmatched weight-wise. And
they're going to let the time click off here in the third quarter. So with 1 quarter to go, it's 14-6 as Mount Hope holding on to their 8-point lead. More Friday Night Rivals after this.
Ocean State Credit Union's Friday Night Rivals, local high school football every Friday night. Closed captioning sponsored by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, a brand you trust since 1928. Offering Nairobi's same-day mattress and upholstery delivery 7 days a week.
And welcome back to Mount Hope High School. As you see, the Mount Hope Marching Band has taken their seats in the stands. They had a great performance at halftime. 14-6. And we would like to thank Medici Italian Kitchen for providing the crew with their meal tonight, as they have all season long. Great job as always. Of course, it gives our crew the needed fuel to provide this telecast here this evening. So here we go. Final quarter of play. Fourth down for Mount Hope. And there's the handoff, and let's see, it's going to be close. We'll see where they mark it if they have first down yardage.
Tackle was made by number 20, Maxwell Washington.
Pimentel straight ahead. I'm looking at the ref at the bottom of the screen. Looks like he's giving them a favorable spot.
Everybody kind of huddled around to see where that spot is, and maybe they're going to take a measurement here. Yes, they'll take a measurement to see whether they have the needed yardage. How close is it? It's very close. Maybe they got it by the nose of a football, but we'll wait for the official ruling here. didn't.
Yeah, I think it was a favorable spot, like I said.
And it looks like they did get it by the nose of a football.
Just can't see. Just the nose.
Wow.
Oh, they're going to move and measure it again? Is that what they're going to do? Sometimes
I don't know. North Providence says no good. It's their ball. First down. Oh. And disappointment on the North Providence side as the call goes Mount Hope's way.
Yeah, big call there, big measurement, because this Mount Hope offense is very tough to get off the field. You don't get that, and you might not see the ball again for another 6 minutes.
First and 10 at the North Providence 46.
We are already into the fourth quarter. We talked about it. This is a very slow played game. Lots of running to the football. As I believe Pimentel again ahead for about 2 to 3 yard gain.
Ben DeCastro is down on the sideline. Ben, take it away.
Frank, you have heard of course, many different networks out there, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, NBC. Well, here they have HNN, Husky News Network, and our reporter from tonight is Ava Cabral. Ava, what I want you to do, this is your big shot, you're studying media journalism, sports journalism. Tell me what's happening tonight, how great it is, and then say back to you, Frank.
So right now we have a matchup, Mount Hope Huskies against the North Providence Cougars. Right now, Huskies have 14 points. Meanwhile, North Providence has 6. Right now we have a fun-filled matchup, and it's very exciting, very electric. The fans are amazing. So yeah, I'd say this is a great game. Back to you, Frank.
Oh, awesome. Wowee, I'm worried now. She did a great job.
And it comes at a bad time. You've made a lot of bad calls in this drive. It's interesting.
Well, you know, I'll retire my headset if you'd like, Kyle. No, great job. Best of luck to her. 3-yard pickup on that last play brings about 3rd down.
Another chance for North Providence to get off the field. Really have to throw everything they can at this run. I would expect when they've got 3rd and 4, they tend to go straight ahead. They don't get too fancy. They can crowd the box here. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, so they're in sort of a pass set.
3rd down, the pitch, loose ball, and just falling on it. Fortunately, Mount Hope will keep possession, but they will also have a 4th down play here. J.J. Pimentel couldn't handle the pitch and the fumble that he manages to recover. So
they are subbing in. I don't know if I see, they put Pimentel back. They'll punt it away. A couple key ingredients of the punting unit scurry onto the field. Watch for a fake right here. They got their best running back with the ball. They're about midfield.
Looks like he's got the wind to his back, so back at his own 36-yard line.
North Providence bringing everything.
Gets it away. Oh, great kick. Great kick. This one will roll through the end zone. Wow.
Spiraling kick. A little too good because they'll bring that back out. Yeah, he's got a leg. J.J. Pimentel doing it all.
All right, well, North Providence has 9:09 left to try and get something going here as they trail by 8 points.
Yeah, they get lucky there. J.J. Pimentel dropped the toss to the right side, so never had a chance to see if he could pick up that 1st down. Looked like that North Providence had pretty good pursuit angles on it. I don't think it was blocked very well.
On 1st down, looking for room, trying to escape, running around the left side. Jaden Allard picks up some yardage on that play.
Jaden Allard picking up the slack for his brother Michael Allard, who's got lower leg issues. Looks like we got a flag on the play, however.
Late flag coming out.
Jerome, who threw the flag? I'm picking that up. What do you? Nothing? Okay.
And let's see, an erroneous flag. I think they're going to pick that one up. Let's see here what the official call is.
There's no foul on the play.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't want to guess. Yep, picking it up.
I was just going to say, don't try to use big words just to hang on to your job.
What big word did I use?
Erroneous.
Oh, erroneous. Oh, did you? Well, you went to Brown. You shouldn't have to look that word up.
But they do pick it up. He said he threw it early. That'll bring up 2nd and 5. North Providence behind by 8. 8:44 left in this fourth quarter.
Handoff on 2nd down, and nice coverage by the defense on that play. And got quite a pile of players that we have to after the loss of 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, bring up 3rd and 7. You know, anything you've got in your playbook is in play right here. Oftentimes teams will hide things till the end of the year. Reverses, double passes, inside counters, quarterback motioning out, straight shotgun to the running back. Because everything's on the line as far as when you're fighting for playoff position.
Pass down the field, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Caden Ray, and a flag flies. Pass interference, likely the call coming up here.
Yeah, they're going to say the DB got there a hair too early. Pass intended for Caden Ray up the sideline. Try to listen in.
Holding on the offense. Pass interference. On the defense. Goes offset. Replay. 3rd down.
Wow. We've seen a lot of holding calls here tonight, but as we've talked about over the course of our coverage, it happens a lot. Do you get caught?
Well, these refs know that they're on TV. They want to get a little air time. But not a bad throw. Caden Ray in the area, actually a really good throw. And he's there just a smidge early. It helps to turn that shoulder back and look back for the ball in order to avoid that call, which he did not do. But offsetting penalties will put us back at 3rd and 7. Caden Ray looking for the call there, gets it.
Like the ominous music here on 3rd down.
This is a very big play. I wouldn't be surprised if this is 4-down territory for them, as we talked about. With Mount Hope's offense, you never know you're going to get the ball back or if you're going to be down by 2 scores by the time you do.
Back to pass. Out of the pocket, and then tripping and falling goes Jaden Allard. So now that'll bring about 4th down.
Robert Ennis there chased him down from behind. Great play by him. First time we've called his name, but he's part of that linebacking crew that we've been talking about so much. Play some cornerback.
4th down and 12. Here it is again.
Yeah, Allard's no slouch in the athletic department, but gets caught from behind there, just looking downfield by Robert Ennis, number 12.
Weston Cooper, punter for this team. Wind in his face, lets it go, and that's good boot that takes a nice North Providence bounce, and that will be down at about the 41-yard line.
6:44, all-important drive here for both teams. Mount Hope has been stopped here a little bit. There was a time in this game when we were looking at Mount Hope's offense saying, I don't know if they'll ever be able to stop them besides the penalties that Mount Hope had inflicted on themselves. But North Providence has stepped it up in that 3rd quarter, in the beginning of this 4th quarter, and they'll have to do the same here in order to stay in this game. As we said.
Well, the nice thing is, as much as they have run the ball in this game, that'll keep the clock rolling. And as you said, North Providence has got to wonder if they're going to ever get the ball back. So
yeah, that's why I think this is, the last front right here. You can't expect to have another chance at this.
And on 1st down, nice pickup of about 10 yards on that play. J.J. Pimentel.
Providence tackle number 55.
A good second effort there, as you can see, you thought he was held up right there, fights through, a little bit of a spin, running backwards for a while there on that run and then falls forward. Just short of the first down, 2nd and 1 here.
Clock continues to roll, 6:10 to go in the game. 8 points, Mount Hope lead. And first down and more for the Huskies down the sideline, down to the 30, and Palazzo pounds after the nice pickup on the play.
That was that same spin inside counter to Palazzo. I believe we saw him score on it earlier in this game, and boom, just fakes the toss. And Palazzo has speed. You can see him turn the burners on there as he finds his way to the sideline. Big pickup.
30-yard pickup on the play, and now the ball deep inside of North Providence territory, and the Huskies knocking on the door. First down, handoff off the right side, and pick up of 5 yards.
Zachary Borges, 23, straight ahead. Nice pickup on first down.
Shane Parker, head coach for the Huskies in his 2nd year. Previously spent some time as the defensive coordinator at Classical, calling the offense here for his quarterback, Ethan Martell.
Martell, 2nd-year starter. Coach talked about he's really learning this offense, but his main job in this game is to hand it on a downhill angle as deep as in the backfield as he can to these running backs.
2nd down, pitch off to the left side, and Zach Borges pickup of just a yard on the play. Now inside of 5 minutes to go. 8-point Husky lead on the Cougars. Mount Hope looking for its 6th straight win.
Tackle there by number 40, Quentin Forkpaw. We've called his name and his number a few times this game. He's really digging deep inside, making a lot of the tackles on the interiors there for North Providence's defense.
3rd and 5.
North Providence has to hang on for dear life here, find a way off the field.
3rd down, handoff, looking for room, and finally dragged down. That's Rocco Palazzo again.
Palazzo doing a good job fighting for extra yardage there. I think he's just shy of the first down, looking on where they're marking this thing, and that inside handoff again, just kind of squirming around, fighting. He's tough to take down, got that low center of gravity, Palazzo does.
6-yard pickup, and they'll stop the clock for a measurement, see if they got the necessary yardage for the first down.
The award is being presented on the track. Again,
see how close they get on this one. It's the 2nd measurement that we've taken here tonight. The first one went Mount Hope's favor.
It's so close to the line, too. You'd think they'd be able to go by that. But they'll bring it out anyway. Ooh, it's going to be close.
Let's see. Let's stretch out the chain, and looks like maybe short. Oh, so short. Oh, so short.
Did they call it? Yep.
Yep. So that'll bring about 4th down.
Big play. This could be the play of the game right here.
You get a first down or a touchdown.
Play of the game coming. This is a tough task for North Providence's defense to stop this downhill running attack. I imagine they've got Borges back there. They've got Pimentel to the right. 3 running backs. They're just going to go straight power.
Maybe a keeper.
Using his snap count. I might call a timeout here.
And that's what's happening. Mount Hope with a timeout, so it gives us a moment here to tell you about the play of the game. The Ocean State Credit Union play of the game. This 28-yard touchdown run by Mount Hope's Rocco Palazzo, finding the end zone.
Palazzo has been getting the ball late in this fourth quarter as well. Those inside handoffs, he's their counter guy. Speed, change up, and finds his way into the end zone there.
All right, so the Huskies there with some instruction on how to handle this fourth down and inches. And when we say inches, we mean inches.
Well, what I liked is they came up to the line, used the hard count, tried to get the freebie first down. North Providence did a great job just holding their water, not jumping off sides, forces Mount Hope to call a timeout, talk it over. But I got to guess it's just Borges or J.J. Pimentel straight up the middle here. Yep, they've got another 3+ quarterback in the backfield.
Oh, and how about that? Snuffed.
Incredible job.
Great job by the North Providence defense. That's number 42, Adrian Franco.
I don't know how he got in there that quickly,
so quick.
But Franco in the backfield quickly.
Wow.
Looked like a missed blocking assignment, and he does what he's supposed to do, finishes that play. Nowhere near a first down, probably a loss of 2 or 3 on the play, and that is the biggest play of the game for North Providence thus far in this game.
So change of possession. North Providence trying to get back in this one as they trail by 8 with 3:22 to go.
3:22, it's a good amount of time for an offense like theirs. They'll run heavy attack, but they are able to go to the pass game. They pride themselves on trying to keep it balanced. They'll be out of the gun to start.
Snap, looking to pass, now tucking it in. Nice run, avoiding tackle is Jaden Allard. First down.
Caden Ray throwing his hands up like he wanted the ball, but last time he was throwing the ball, he didn't go to catch the ball.
Yeah, just short of 10-yard pickup. It'll be second down.
Jaden Allard doing a good job picking up the slack. You can see he's got athleticism. Every time he goes to run the ball or escapes that pocket, he makes at least 1 to 2 guys miss. But it's going to take some passing the ball to get this thing down the field. 2:42 left in the game. They're talking it over.
Need some big gainers here. Rolling out, Allard, the pass, almost intercepted. Wow. He had a wide open receiver, but underthrew him, and it was almost intercepted on the play. Number 6, Preston Broad.
Preston Broad looked like it tipped off his hands. The intended receiver was Caden Ray, number 7, behind him. We see here a little play action on the run, throws it, tips off his hands, actually kind of near Caden Ray's feet. He could make an attempt there as well, but no attempt.
Stops the clock with 2:26 to go. Hand off to the fullback, and he's pushed out of bounds after pickup of a few yards. Adrian Franco, who made that big defensive stop.
Number 44, Brody Cavallari.
Franco straight ahead, rumbling and bumbling. He's tough. You can't tackle him at the thigh level or you bounce right off. .220 on the clock.
Oh, loose ball picked up nicely by the quarterback, Allard, and trying to make something out of nothing. They have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Jaden Allard did a great job there. Colin Maloney finally wrapping him up and bringing him down, but really almost a rolled back in the backfield snap. He scoops it up like a shortstop and then is able to find some room to not have a negative play on the game. You see big 73 there. Colin Maloney throwing down the quarterback. Big play for his defense. That'll bring up 2nd and long, about 2nd and 9.
All right, we have a timeout on the field here. 2:10 to go. You know, if they can strike a couple of long yardage plays, get it in the end zone, kick 2-point conversion, connect on a 2-point conversion, then we got a tie game, but it's a long way to go. That's one scenario.
They've been pretty shut down for most of this second half. As you can see, 6 points on the scoreboard. They have had their moments where they've driven the ball down the field, didn't come away with any points on one of those long drives, and stalled out about the 14-yard line, going forward on 4th and 2. Were stopped by Mount Hope's defense.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 9.
Two wideouts, 2 H-backs, and Franco in the backfield.
Correct snap and over the head of Franco, and he is dropped.
Yeah, high and hot snap. North Providence elects to put fullback Franco in the backfield in that wildcat formation. And you see it's sort of a high snap, but Allard has done a great job. You take it for granted how good a job your quarterback does to catch 40 passes or shotgun snaps every game. And oftentimes that'll bite you in the butt trying to sneak a running back in the game if he doesn't handle it.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage, 1:35 to go. Allard's looking, tosses it downfield, and that is complete to number 5, Albert Pyrus.
Great job by Allard, great job by Pyrus, going up, getting the ball at the high point, making sure has a sense of the moment. That'll move the chains, and a poignant big play right when they needed it. Quarterback making plays. His brother is out of the game. Haven't seen him most of the second half, and Pyrus stepping up there.
16-yard pickup on the play.
It's a simple corner route.
Timeout here is now time to give you our player of the game, the South Shore Village player of the game, and that is number 22 from Mount Hope, J.J. Pimentel.
J.J. Pimentel. I'm confusing my 22s here. J.J. Pimentel's been really unstoppable as far as running the ball, and you can see he runs with almost a fury the way he finishes these runs. Him and Borges doing the bulk of the carrying, but he'll be their go-to guy, player of the game.
All right, here we go. 1st down for North Providence on their own 43-yard line. 1:27 to go. There's the low snap. Looking to throw. Allard connects, and that is a complete pass once again to Albert Pyrus.
Well, he's found his new favorite receiver in Pyrus. Connects on a 3rd down for a 1st down 2 plays ago. There he slings a dig route in late, finding some room back there in the pocket. 2nd play opportunity.
26-yard pickup. Allard looking to throw again, and incomplete, and that'll stop the clock with 1:10 to go.
Looked like some miscommunication there. Texier running the seam route. No one in the area. Jaden Allard will talk it over with his coach. Mike Tordo doing the play calling and head coaching duty for North Providence. 1:10 on the clock. Franco behind Allard in the backfield. 3 wide receivers in a bunch formation.
All right, back to throw. Allard looking deep, and that ball caught. Let's see. No, incomplete is the call from the official coming in from the sideline.
Broken up by number 14.
Caden Ray there, the intended target. He ran a deep crossing route. Looked like the ball might have, maybe he trapped it, is what the ref is saying there. It's close. Hits off his hand. Said they get a little more grass than the ref wanted to see. Caden Ray arguing for it. Still in a good position here. 2nd and 10. Little more than a minute.
3rd down. 3rd and 10.
North Providence huddled up. Mount Hope looks like 4 DBs in the game. They're in a pass-stopping type umbrella coverage. Want to keep these pass plays in front of them, knowing that North Providence does not have time on their side.
Allard calling signals, looking deep downfield, and intercepted. Intercepted by Mount Hope, and that will ice the game away. That one picked off by Brennan Perry.
Brennan Perry, the safety, looked like they went to a cover 3, make sure that post doesn't get completed. He comes away with a contested pass, catches it at that high point, brings it up the left sideline, and that'll all but ice this game. Mount Hope will, let's see the replay there. That's a great catch, just off the outstretched arms.
Do see a penalty flag down. I would imagine that was on the return.
Perez, the intended receiver on the post route.
Interception. Block in the back. On Mount Hope. That'll be 10-yard spot penalty. First down.
All right.
The penalty, the legal block in the back after the interception.
So Mount Hope will retain that ball. Just a matter of where they're gonna spot this thing. Mount Hope really just needs to take a couple knees or run a couple up the middle as they do.
All spotted at the 21-yard line. Huskies just putting the finishing touches on this win here tonight. Take a knee.
A tough fought game. Interception to seal the deal there for Mount Hope's defense. As we said, Brennan Perry, the safety, number 7, went up and got the ball over Perez. Perez had made a couple big plays on that drive to put North Providence offense in position to at least have a chance to win. They would have had to get a 2-point conversion, but nothing doing. They're stopped in the red zone. That'd be the second drive North Providence had driven down the entire field and came away with no points. Mount Hope just executing a little bit better, finishing drives. J.J. Pimentel and Zachary Borges doing a lot of the heavy lifting for Mount Hope's offense all day long, and they'll just have to take a couple more knees here to seal the deal here. They'll retain that 5 seed. North Providence will keep the 6 seed. I believe it's eight teams make it into that final playoff.
Yep. This is a Division III game in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League. We'll be following closely on NBC 10 the playoffs as they progress into the Super Bowls coming up later this month. And that looks like it's it. Handshakes all around, applause from the stands as Mount Hope goes to 6-2 on the season. Their 6th straight win tonight, 14-6 over North Providence. All right, coming up, we're going to have the trophy presentation with the winning team. Much more Friday Night Rivals coming your way after this. All right, welcome back. Mount Hope, the Huskies with their 6th straight win, and Ben DeCastro is standing by down on the field with the winners.
What a way to finish off the game, Coach Park. I mean, this was just incredible.
It was great. We've had way too many of these this year. I think this is the 4th or 5th game that's come down to the last play of the game in one fashion or the other. It is taking years off my life, but I can't be more proud of these kids.
What does this mean for you guys as far as going forward? What do you have to prepare for next?
With the RPI system, we have no idea right now. It's going to find out, well, a couple of games that happen tonight, we could end anywhere from the 1 to 3 seed, depending on how games play out tonight. So we're going to go and check some scores and try to figure out who we have next week. But we do know that for the first time in 10 years, we're playing a playoff game here next week.
Well, congratulations, Mount Hope Huskies.
Hi, congratulations. Before we go, we would all like to take a moment to thank the wonderful sponsor partners, Ocean State Credit Union, Eric George, DMD and Associates, and Patriot Roofing, who through their contributions to this program make these games possible for you to view at home. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsor supporters for their contributions to our 2024 Friday Night Rivals telecasts. Alpine Ski and Snowboard, the Original Chimney Sweep, Cardi's Furniture and Mattress, Euclid Financial Services, Rawlings Floor Covering, Prime Heating and Cooling, South Shore Village, and Priority Automotive Group. And we'd especially like to thank tonight's participating high schools and their administrators for their continued support, North Providence High School, and our host tonight, Mount Hope High School. And as we put the wraps on Season 3 of Friday Night Rivals, a giant thank you goes out to our very talented, wonderful crew for the great work that they did to bring these games to you. It's really been a pleasure to bring you the play-by-play coverage of these high school student athletes the past 3 fall football seasons. So for the final time, for Kyle Rowley, Ben DeCastro, and our most valuable statistician, Pete Connell, I'm Frank Carpano. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, everybody.